Greetings. Greetings. I got to hold this up here. Oh gosh. Greetings, everybody. Greetings. I am trying to prop this up. I'm gonna have to go and get something. I don't know if y'all can see me. Greetings. All right, greetings. I had to go get my jacket, y'all. It's so cold out here. How is it? Oh my God! I'm on both of y'all. Hey, I'm on my YouTube channel and I'm on my TikTok at the same time. So this one will be recorded. Well, my journaling with Kem is always recorded. So if y'all catch me looking back and forth like this, it's because I got y'all there. Only thing I don't have is my Facebook. Well, I'm in Facebook jail for right now because I be posting too much truth and they don't like it. So they like to throw my ass in Facebook jail. So we don't have live on Facebook. But who cares? There's other avenues. Right? We don't care. We don't care. How y'all, look, I was going by the pool, but that wind hit me when I stepped out here. I was like, hell no, I ain't going by the pool. I'm going to sit right here because if I get cold, I'm running right back inside. All right? Because I don't like cold weather. You see, I'm all bundled up. I'm thinking I want to go get some, this is my frankincense and myrrh. So I got it all feeling lovely out here and smelling lovely. You know, got in my zen, you know. So now, if y'all went on my page, if y'all went on my my YouTube or my Facebook page, because it's public. When I get ready to do journaling with Kem, it's public so everybody can see it. I wrote to a sister that paints on TikTok. And I wrote to her picture, Nikita, am I saying it right? Leverett. I put it on my community post. So you guys can see it. It's on my community post. So journaling with Kem is like to teach, you know, those that want to journal how to journal, or to get y'all started. If y'all don't know how to start journaling, you can start journaling from anything, you know, you wish to, that you feel attracted to. Objects, abstracts, this scenery right here, you can write to this scenery right here, okay? It could be anything. It doesn't have to rhyme. It doesn't have to, you know, you learn it in poetry or whatever, how to write. You learn it in poetry. You learn how to do sonnets and haikus and different things like that. But I've been writing for a long time, so it's just innate. It's just something, it's innate in me. But because it's not really the rhyming, like roses are red, violets are blue, I love you, do you love me too? Like, you don't have to rhyme. You don't have to rhyme if you don't choose to. Just let it flow to whatever vibration you're vibrating to. And that's how you master your sound. That's truly how you master your sound, your own unique sound. So, like, I could write something years ago and I know my sound. I know my signature, you know, my energetic signature on stuff. So you'll develop that over the time. It won't be like that when you're first journaling, of course. But can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Everybody can hear me? I can't look at my chat room over here on my YouTube channel. But excuse the noise because I'm outside. I just didn't want to be cooped up. I thought it was warm because the sun was out. It ain't warm enough, okay? So I had to get my scarf and my jacket because I'm in the shade too, so it's like real cool. So just get you a little book, start journaling, start writing, and write whatever thoughts come to your mind. It don't have to be anything in particular. I've learned to write from different people's life experiences, because a lot of people, being a Taurus, a lot of people like to dump stuff on Tauruses because we're like so easy to talk to and bond and connect to. We represent Mother Earth. So a lot of people like to talk to Tauruses because you feel you can just open right up, you know, to a Taurus. And I've had strangers through the years do that to me. I don't even know them. They can be in a line. They can be anywhere. So I write from people's life experiences. I write from some of my own. I write from abstract paintings to artwork, poetry. Hey, greetings! Anna! I saw her name pop up over there. So just get you a book, get you a pen. Whenever it hits you, just write. You don't have to show anybody. You don't have to be pressured to share it with anybody. It just gets you to write to heal. That's why I started Write to Heal, because so many people, I realized, was not self-expressing themselves, like they weren't being open, honest with their feelings because they were suppressed, and we've been suppressed as a society. There's no freedom of speech, even though it's supposed to be on the Constitution, but it ain't no freedom of speech, because everywhere you go, somebody is like telling you, shh, don't say that, don't say this, community guidelines, community this. Well, why can't you just say what you want to say without the rules, right? Because there are no bad words. The way I see it, it's no bad words, because it's all how you paint it. You might perceive it as a bad word, but the way I use it, I don't perceive it as a bad word because I'm not using it in that context. So, it's play on words, it's lyrics without music, poetry. I've done open mic, spoken word, haikus, all of that, and writing poetry. Been on radio station in Detroit. Years ago when I first was on a radio station, one of my friend guys hooked me up. He lived in Detroit. So he hooked me up and I read my poetry. I write erotica poetry too. So I'm all like in there. I may even go get one and let y'all get a taste of it. But I wrote to this sister painting because I love art and I have an eye for art and creativity. As I'm a Taurus, of course, right? We like those fine things. So I wrote this picture, to her painting. When I first saw her about a week or two ago, I said, I like you. You know what you're doing. I said, I'm gonna write to you. I'm gonna get a painting too, but I said, I'm gonna write something. So then I ran across her again on TikTok, and boy, what did she have my colors for? Y'all, she had my favorite color, and I said, I gotta write to it now, baby. I ain't got a choice. That dang on, a couple of lyrics been brewing for like marinating in the back of my mind. I just ain't sat down to write. And they kept coming to me, and I kept saying, no, not yet. I ain't ready yet. I'm not ready to sit down and write yet, because I want to make sure I'm still. Then I go to bed. It was on my mind. I wake up this morning, 3 or 4 o'clock. There was a lyric, a poem, and I said, okay, not yet. Yeah, I'm still sleepy. Let me go back to sleep first. The spirit wanted me to get up and write then. I was like, I'm sleeping. I can't do it right now. So I went back to sleep. I woke up. there it was again. I said, okay, let me sit on the side of this bed. Let me just sit on the side of this bed and write this poem, okay? So I wrote this poem in like 15, 20 minutes. So, because I know it's already there, right? I'm just in tune with the flow of it. So it's no different than writing lyrics. It's no different than writing music. It's no different than you holding a conversation with somebody and you're talking back and forth. That's all it is, right? That's journaling. That's journaling. So, do I want to go get, I may give y'all, well, I don't know if I want to give y'all erotica one. They might try to ban me. That's on my page, on my YouTube page, already in a folder somewhere. But I named it Ocean Skywalker. Because if you go to my community post on YouTube, on YouTube, if you go to my community post, I got her picture up there that she painted, the finishing work of it. You would love to, oh yeah, interesting, I would love to hear something. Yeah, I had to, because I'm using both my phones, I had to rewrite it. Y'all, I didn't even know it was that long. I sat up here thinking I was gonna write something like, y'all, this is front and back. Front and back. I had to scribble and hurry up because I was on live. So I had to hurry up and get it out of my phone and rewrite it. So I hope I can read it. I hope I can read it. So I do this every first and third Sunday on my YouTube channel, Journaling with Kem, for those that like poetry, like spoken word, like to express their thought or whatever, or just want to hear. Okay? Because poets are really, they're not really recognized. But they're recognized, but they're not. Because a lyricist is a poet. Somebody that writes music is a poet. Poetess, poetet, whatever, poetry, right? They are writing lyrics, right? They're only writing lyrics. And until you put those lyrics, those words to music, then we have the music. It's the same thing. They're writers. We're journalists. We're writers, okay? We're artists. We're visionaries. So, and art itself, to have that, you got to tap into that part of the brain, because a lot of people struggle with creativity and what to do with creativity, like what to design, what to make, drawing and painting, and those are gifts that people come here with a lot of times. You know, they don't just stumble on it. They've really been doing it. They really have known it since they were a child, okay? So this one's called Ocean Skywalker. That's what I named it. Because I looked at it, I was like, oh, at first, it changed names like 3 times. And I said, nah, that was good. And then I got done and something else came and I said, nah, that ain't it yet. Then all of a sudden, there was the title. I said, oh, this is good. This is good. Okay. Y'all like, get with it, Kem, get with it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I need to go walking today. I need to get a tan. All right. This is to the TikToker, the sister, Nikita Leverett painter. She's a brilliant painter too. Oh, she's brilliant. And matter of fact, this painting, she said, is her most popular. The most popular painting caught my attention. The other ones I saw, the other 1 or 2 I saw, but this one had my colors in it. So that one, it just snatched me. It said, come here, girl. And I said, okay. Okay, so this was called the Ocean Skywalker. Can everybody hear me? Because I know I'm out here with these cards. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me okay? Y'all good out there? Can y'all hear me, TikTok? I'm going to get accepted to the school. We ain't doing tarot. She said, am I going to get accepted to the school? Okay, thank you. I want to know if y'all can hear me because I know these cards and stuff going by. Okay, this is called Ocean Skywalker. Each is given a canvas to tell our story. A time before our first physical footsteps. Did the path birth light itself? Stay in the center. Don't get too close to the edge, Mama would say. We're not as we played in the sands. The water will call us forth to speak to us. Water is life. We can trust water. Water listens to us. Water feels us. Water loves us. This is where the ocean skies meet. Follow the chosen path. But how? There are no visible directions. A map without words, only signs and symbols. The path already pre-chosen. It unfolds itself in time like a rose, when time matters no more. You're no more fearful of the path itself. Just curiosity with exciting laughter. A world of wonders. Wait. But how? How would we know? Because life by heaven's design. Waters would call us forth. The waves would speak to the rocks, waking up the stones. The night would be the only light to trust. The stars were the hidden treasure map, veiled in plain sight. This is where ocean skies meet. Life starts blank, although not really. It has light codes. Bumps, bruises, lessons on learning to love. Those choices were all ours to make. Choices of predestined by the evolution of fate. Fate is transparent, like water. Whether we like it or not of someone else's, whether we accept it or not, it will just be justice for everybody. A canvas left to itself will not be painted on. It is the mind's eye that creates life, brings colors to heaven's design. An ocean of meanings, ever-changing forms, life really is energy. As so, the canvas, a unique tool, giving life its many upon many forms. Now, what will your canvas become? That's it. So, that's that. Okay, so as you see, it was very little rhyme, very little. It's just you feel, you listen and you feel, and you in tune to that vibration. And once you lock in your own sound, once you lock in your own vibration, you don't have to worry about it's authentic, it's original. It's like I call it your energetic stamp. Like you will know your stuff from anybody else's. Literally. Years, you will still know it because you wrote it, and it's every writer is personable. That was beautiful in 15 minutes, really. Yep. But I've been writing over 20 years, so it don't take me. Oh, sorry, y'all. It don't take me long. I'm trying to put my paper under this thing so it don't blow away. It don't take me long because I've been journaling and writing for so long. And once I'm locked in, I'm locked in. Sorry about that, y'all. Once I'm locked in, I'm locked in. But a lot of stuff, I don't get writer's block. A lot of stuff I marinated. Like I've been marinating on that picture for like 2 or 3 days. Like it kept trying to come in and I was like, I'm not ready, so I push it back. Because I know I'm busy and I'm doing things, so I don't write when I'm in a rush. You know, I just don't. Your spirit or your higher self a lot of times will wake you up in the morning to write. And I've done that for years. I've written, all the time. I got like 10 compositions of poems, like for 10, 11 years, like straight. A couple of patients of mine we would talk about poetry if they found out You know, if I found out they wrote. I got a couple of poems a couple of patients gave me. I still have it to this day. But it's, you just have to sit there and be disciplined. And don't be afraid. Whether darkness come up, whether sadness come up, whether whatever that emotion is that comes up, you're tuning to what's deep inside. And like I said, it don't have to be personal to me. It could be somebody else's life experience that they told me, right? Or they shared with me, but you would not know it because I can write so well around it that you wouldn't even know who it is, right? So I'm just in tune with the environment, basically. So that's all you're doing is getting in tune. Thank you, appreciate you. So all you're doing is getting in tune with your environment, okay? And you're feeling, you're seeing, you're visualizing, you're seeing, and that's it. And that picture, that painting just grabbed me. So I knew I had to write to it because it grabbed me. Things will talk to you, you know, and that gets you to express how you feel or what's going through your mind at that time. And then you got this to look back on. And like I said, thanks for the fire. And like I said, you don't have to share it with anybody if you don't. I took a poetry class, I think it was 07 or 06. By then I had already had like 2 manuscripts. And I really just took the poetry class just to share the poetry with everybody that I already wrote. So I'm getting in class like, what we finna do? Because I already got poetry. Okay, so I'm going over haikus, I'm going over sonnets, I'm going over this, that, and I ended up getting published in class. The Professor Yarbrough, he was like, y'all want to get in the Forces magazine? Y'all submit a poetry and they pick blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, I'll go back and pick one of the poems I already wrote. And that's what I did. So I picked it and it got put in the Forces magazine for the college, for the community college I was going, take a night poetry class. I just wanted to share my work. I wanted to test it out. And so I used the poetry class to test it out. Because I really didn't share it with anybody except my then ex-husband at the time and, you know, my children, and they got tired of me asking, okay, we don't want to hear it. Okay, just listen. So I just started keeping most of it to myself and didn't really bother nobody. But I got poetry all over the social medias because I started just posting it. I didn't care. I was just posting it. So you just have to really, really discipline yourself for journaling and pay attention to that thought. And a lot of times, it don't have to be perfect. It don't have to rhyme, like I said. But you just need to write. Because eventually something that you need to pull up out of you will come up out of you. Okay? But you got to work. It don't come up out of you overnight. You don't develop it overnight. You know, I used to, at 8 years old, put little poetry things on the refrigerator for my family. So I started very young. I was captivated by words very young. So I would just write them on a piece of paper, stick it on the refrigerator for my brother and my sister and my mother to see. Every time we went to the refrigerator, I had something up there on the refrigerator. Sometimes I kept the same thing up there, but because it meant something, so I just kept it up there. But that's where it began. Then when I got in high school, and we would have to write papers in high school, I would always come with a lot of hundreds. And I was like, did I do that? Because I didn't know. I was like, why am I getting hundreds on these papers? Like, what's with that? So then I went to nursing school, and then I had to take English composition, right? Because that was one of the prerequisites. Back then we had to have a few or whatever. So I took English Comp 1. I ended up getting some more hundreds, and I was like, okay. I mean, I guess I didn't even think myself was that good. By then I wasn't even writing. That was just going through school and college, right? So I just, okay, I got hundreds. Okay, I write a paper, I get hundreds. Because I had the imagination already. because my imagination, my childhood imagination was already nurtured. It was already developed. It was already there. So it made it a lot easier for me to write. Grand Rising, it made it a lot easier for me to write and to express myself through words. If I wanted to express myself through words or express something that I saw on the physical world, in the physical world, even the spiritual world. Because now I write intellectual thought. So now I write from a spiritual standpoint. So a lot of my writings, when I started out Christian, when I was Christian, once upon a time, and I would write a lot of Jesus this and Jesus that. But that was before I understand what the Jesus was. All right? So now that I understand what the Jesus was, I said, well, damn, maybe I need to keep the Jesus ones and put them out for the Christians, and then get my spiritual ones and put them out for the spiritual people. So I got both worlds. And so it was balanced to that. You see how it went? It was balanced to that. I wrote on the physical plane, now I write on the spiritual plane. So I can just paint a whole picture and you guys will be like, what just happened? And so you gotta, but that's from years and years of practice. So I'm a master at what I do. Because you don't just get 20 years and not know what you're doing. So be encouraged to write. I'm not saying replace it with therapy. If you need a shrink, take your ass to the shrink, okay? If you need a therapist, take your butt to the therapist, all right? That's my disclaimer. Because it's not to replace that, but that's why I call it right to heal. Because however you need to heal, you need to be free to do so. And writing is very therapeutic. So I found it very therapeutic. That was my healing right there. Very therapeutic. It was peace. It was so much peace in it. It was like an artist. It was like painting, like how artists get the painting or drawing and they just get lost in that creation. Well, that's how it is when you're writing and journaling and you're a poet and you're a spoken word. You can embody what you're writing. You can visualize what you're writing because you're using your senses. Even though you're writing with your hand, you're actually seeing it too. So you're seeing everything unfold as you're writing it. And that takes skill. That's why you got so many good producers. That's why you got so many, what is your thinking about hair and eye? What is that? About, what do you mean hair and eye? I had to buckle down to get the coffee. Y'all ain't got no cream. Oh, I was fainting. What do you say that, sis? Say that again. What do you mean hair and eye? Somebody asked a question over here. I'm going to go get another poem, one of my old ones, and read to y'all. What was that question again? What was my thinking about hair and eye? Huh? Y'all ever go? I was going to a lot of open, the thing about I went to a lot of open mics and poetry things in Dallas, but they kept moving around. The symbolism of the two, the hair and the eye. The hair and the eye. The hair is just a study of the cosmos. This is ether. This is ether. This is ether. So this is your antennas. It's like that plant. If you don't, you get all kind of messages and downloads. You get all kind of whatever you get from the hair. The hair's alive. That's one thing I learned now. When I took cosmetology, I knew their ass was lying. Because I was too advanced spiritually to know they was lying. All right? In the book, they even had Nefertiti. I said, God damn, y'all even gonna give us credit in the front of the book, in the first chapter. And then you gonna turn around here and tell me my hair is dead. I'm gonna tell you what, if my hair was dead, it wouldn't be standing up. It wouldn't be spiraling up to the sky, to the sun if my hair was dead. So this is live barbed wire. This is live conduency. Okay, this is currency. Okay, so you have to appreciate your hair, whatever hair you got. You gotta appreciate it because that's where your knowledge, that's where you're in tune with the universe, and that's where you in tune with the source. And cosmetology, when I went into cosmetology in 2014, I cracked open that book, y'all. When I took cosmetology and cracked open that book, I said, shit, this a study of the stars. Just like that, I already knew because I was already spiritual. But if I would have been on that religious side, it wouldn't have even probably dawned on me, right? But it did because I was so farther along in my spiritual journey. I knew the connection right away. It was the study of the cosmos. It was the study of the ether. It was the study of the melanin, the carbon hair. So I already knew and what you can do with it. And there is no white in the color scale, in the color wheel. No color makes white. No color makes white. We did and you go back to them color, them primary and them secondary colors, it doesn't make white. It'll make a light gold. It'll be gold, like how people dye their hair gold. They didn't come out gold, but they dyed gold. But it's a connection, yes, because your pineal, you got your third eye there, you got your pineal gland, so all of it is connected. I don't buy that I'm not my hair. I'm not my hair, like my hair is not going to define me, but my hair is an extension of me. It's an extension of me, right? It's an extension of me. So, and what I mean by your hair, and now I'm going to take you over to nursing since you asked that question, because you need to understand your hair is how symbolic your hair is and how important your hair is and the DNA and the things that are in your hair. So being a nurse and being a cosmetologist, so you put two and two together, then you figure a whole lot of stuff out. So your hair, anything that you eat or drink, y'all, go into your hair. Goes into your hair. Anything you eat and drink ends up in your hair. Ends up in your hair. And if our hair was not so important, I'm a nurse 25 years. I think 24, 25 years. I lost count. Shit, it's been 696. Y'all do the math. Shit. Congratulations, sister nurse. So, what was I saying? If our hair did not hold the CNA, all right, CNA and Cosmo. All right now. Congratulations. All right, well, you know what I'm talking about. And so if our hair didn't matter, if they wasn't important, why would the mummies still have the hair on their head? And look how long ancient Egypt and Kemet and all the mummies and the graves still have locks, like literally have hair. If your hair was not important, why is it still on those mummies? Why? See what I'm saying? So nobody got the same hair. You got about 3 to 4 damn different strands up in this damn hair. Like it's silky back here, it's rough up here, it's wavy right here. You got like so many damn different textures on the damn head, you know. It's like damn, but nobody got the same hair. So that tells you how all individual we are. It tells you how all like nobody has the same hair. That's a lot of people on this earth. That is a lot of people on this earth, and not one of y'all got the same hair. We have hair types. 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, whatever, C, you know, different textures and types, yes. But nobody has your hair. Your hair. Nobody can have my hair. I can't have nobody else's hair. But whatever you eat and drink goes into your hair. And the largest organ on the body is the skin, which has what? hair, antennas, receivers, receptors, transmission, right? So your hair is important on your body regardless. If it's between your legs, in front of your arms, right here, it's important. It's important. So you got to know it's all connected. It's all part of the universe, period. It's all part of the universe. Even this, protect your little nose hairs up in there. You know, they protect stuff from flying up in there. And protect stuff from going too far up in there. People got, hair in their nose and their ears and stuff. You know, you look good enough, you'll see the little fine ones up in there. But it's to keep stuff from going in there. They like, you know, on the ocean floor, the little things that be waving on the little algae and stuff be catching shit, bacteria and stuff like that. So your hair anywhere is important. Your hair is anywhere is important. You know. Why are they removing it? Because they don't know. It's a lack of education. It's a lack of knowledge is all. And the Bible tell y'all, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Shit, we love ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. We've made ignorance bliss. That's why so many people cover up their hair and don't know, you know, that you're blocking out the universe. You're blocking out a lot of knowledge. You're blocking out your own elevation and connection to your source. And you want to be physical, be physical. I could care less, you know, but you know, I've been natural since 2011. So I did like 9 or 5 big chops on my hair, you know, since then. I love short hair. And I've always had long hair when I was on creamy crack. When I was on that relaxer, I had hair down my back. So being natural, I cut it and grow back. I cut it and grow back. I cut it and grow back. So, and my children get mad, Mama, you need to stop cutting your hair. You always cutting up your hair, you know. Yeah, it grows back, but it's relaxer free. It's relaxer free. So I've been back to my natural senses, I call it, you know, returning home to myself since 2011. Went through nursing like this too. I got discriminated on applications because of this fro too. Because I walked up in there just like this. Trust I did. Because if you're going to hire me, you're going to hire me. You're not going to judge me by my hair, because I'm not judging you by your hair. You know, do a protein, do a pro-keratin. You need a deep condition. If your hair's shedding, then you probably need a protein treatment. But make sure you wash it out, because it'll break your hair off if you don't wash it all the way out. And you probably need a trim. Because if you got split ends, y'all, how did I get from poetry to hair? Okay, if you got split ends, y'all, you gotta get those split ends off, because if you don't get the split ends off, it's going to travel up the hair. It is nothing worse than seeing raggedy ends on people. I can't stand it. I'm like, please cut it. Your hair will look so much better without the raggedy ends. I'm walking around like looking at people's hair. You need a trim, you need a trim. And I thought that was a joke until I took cosmetology. And you really do be looking at people's ends. You be like, you need a trim, you need a trim, your hair weak. I mean, you just automatically, because you're used to doing hair and you've learned, and you just looking at people's hair. How healthy they are is how healthy their hair is. If their hair is healthy, they, you know, typically could be healthy, because remember, it's going to reflect whatever is in here. It's going to the hair. Whatever is in here is going to the hair. So a lot of times you can tell alcohol breaks your hair out, thins your hair out, dries your scalp out. All the alcohol products, right? You gotta know your hair type and your texture. And most people don't want to get to know their hair. And when I hear somebody say you don't want to get to know your hair, you don't want to get to know yourself. That's an excuse, right? That's really an excuse for you not wanting to take the time to know yourself. Because it takes discipline to know yourself. Some days it's good with the fro, some days it's jacked up. I just say the hell with it, do what you want. Because it's going to do what you want anyway. This is that do what you want hair, okay? Do what you want. I ain't arguing with it no more, okay? You said I'm 47 and all gray hair. Whoa, that's a lot of wisdom. You got a lot of wisdom, or you got that gray genetic gene where it come in real early. I got a few over here somewhere and tucked off in there. But yeah, so y'all get to journaling and get to loving yourself. Treat yourself right. You know, get to journaling. It really, you end up thinking back all your relationships you've had with people. You learn through them. You can write through those experiences and see what you're hiding. See what you're hiding from. You know, see what you're still angry from. You know, my poetry was never dark. Now I do write death poetry, like when something racist happened, I call that my death poetry, which they would probably call it spoken word, but I call it my death poetry. So I do have a couple of death poetries off of certain incidents, racial charged incidents that happen that I see on the news, and I'll want to write to it and get it off my chest, but never dark and gloomy. Some people write that, but that's them. Who cares? So you just worry about what you write and what comes to the surface with you, because you don't know that person's experience. So, and you don't know what traumas and stuff they got deep down inside to be writing dark. And that could be just their craft. Just like I like erotica, it could be theirs to write dark and gloomy. It's still art. It's still art. You can't judge somebody by what they write. You can't, because you don't know. Until you write yourself, you will never understand. My professor, Yarbrough, said we got this unknown quote. I still got it to this day. And it says when I was in poetry class, he said, there's no art more lonely than writing. And when I was in poetry class, I kind of looked at it and I kept it for all these years. I still got it in the room. And I was like, there's no art more lonely than writing, and the author is unknown. And I was like, what that mean? What that mean? So over the years of writing even more after that, I realized what that means. Your art, your work will only mean something really to you. It's personal, right? And you will think it's a great piece of art. Somebody else may not see it, right? Or they may not feel it the way you feel it. So it's personable. It's you and you and you. It's me, myself, and I. And we're sitting down here and we're writing three-dimensional. We're writing three-dimensional. So you're the projector, you're the writer, right? And you're the filler. So you're all of this in this one thing, and only you got the key to it. Only you can translate it into a movie script or into something. And that's why I never published, because when I tried to publish, the prices were too much for that. And when some of the ones that I knew published, they were like, no, they kept trying to change something. Now, I'm someone, you ain't finna touch my shit, okay? You ain't touching nothing. Because I said what I said. That's what I want. I don't care if nobody buy it, right? So they would have to jump through hoops to rearrange this, to get it to fit. You know, of course, I know y'all want to be on the bestseller. Of course, Arthur House, Exeblis Publishing, Random House. I looked at all of them, and I was like, I'm not changing shit, okay? I'm self-publishing, okay? So they want to change it, and when you change it, you change my vibration. So that's why I was like, no, I will not publish, because you're not going to change the vibration, what I felt when I wrote, right? Because there's power in that. That's why some books, stuff get watered down, because they want to come in through there and sweep it all out, throw it all under the rug, tuck a whole nother sentence in there, and you done changed the whole damn thing. The whole thing's gone. It's washed out. It's washed. It's gone. It don't mean nothing to me now. You see what I'm saying? Because that's not what I wrote. So it's so personal, y'all. So I'm self-publishing. And it's going to have probably grammar issues in it, editing issues in it. Because guess what? I ain't none of them, but I'm a damn good writer. But I'm not going to try to say, I'm going to put a period here. I'm going to put an explanation point here. I ain't going to have a run-on paragraph. I ain't going to say it ain't going to be like grammarly correct. But the flow going to be awesome, okay? The flow, the vibration going to be off the chain. So, what you say, where can you find your work? I have, oh Lord, girl, all over social media. because it all over social media. So, but I write intellectual thought and spiritual now because I channel. But so I write from channeling, I write from intellectual thought, and every once in a while, if something moves me, I bring back out the poetic side of myself, and I write like that. I'm working on a couple of books and stuff. I done got so many books in there started, it ain't even funny, y'all. I need to go sit my ass down somewhere and finish. Oh, for real. Like, for real. All right. So, I got a whole damn, I don't know. I can't even tell you how much I've written. You know, one of my goals was to pass Emily Dixon. Emily Dickerson back in 2012, I think it was Emily Dixon. Emily Dickerson, or was it Helen Keller? It was one of the two. Which one was blind? It was Helen Keller? Emily Dickerson? I think it was Emily Dickerson. Shit, or was it Helen Keller? Anyway, it was one of the two. Whichever one that was the recluse. Whichever one was the recluse. And I had read an article, y'all. Helen Keller. I had read an article about her, right? And it says she wrote over 1,000 love letters. And she had about 1,752 poems, I think, if my memory serves me correct. And it's been since 2011, 2012. And I said, I bet I beat her. Look, I said, I bet I'll beat her. And I have beat her. Trust that. My shit everywhere. But it's just because I set a goal and I achieved it, and I always write. So one of my mottos was always write. Never stop writing. Always write. So I always write. I write something, okay? I write something. Some days I used to go 24 hours writing. Pop, 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 rolling. You know, then I'll be like, gone to sleep, get up, pop, 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 pop. Like popcorn, okay? But that's the flow. Once you love writing and you love creating, and artists love drawing, and musicians love making music and making beats and stuff, they are in that creative flow, and nothing can break that creative flow unless you decide to stop that creative flow. Okay. She was deaf. She was blind, deaf, and what that? Yeah, she was like a recluse. Yeah. She was like a recluse. She stayed in the house and stuff. So, my Paris poem is hot. Oh, y'all want my Paris poem? Damn! I don't even know if I wrote it on something. Did y'all go check out my Paris poem, Meet You in Paris? You talking about that Meet You in Paris one? I did it last. I recapped. That was me repeating the Paris poem. Listen, y'all, my mom had to have surgery, right? Ankle surgery, because she fell and broke her ankle. And she wanted to have damn surgery. And I was like, I don't want them testing you for that Rona girl shit. And then I couldn't even be up in there with her. I was like, and I'm a nurse, so you know I was not feeling that at all. But she was adamant about taking that damn surgery because she didn't want to wear that damn boot. Okay? I mean, a cast. So she go take it, all that junk. How come we get to the doctor's office for the surgery and that beautiful Paris picture is sitting like, bam! I said, I got to write to that. I got to write to that. So I took pictures while she was in there having the surgery. I was snapping good pictures of the picture of Paris. That picture was so colorful. It had all the colors, like chocolate colors. It was beautiful. It's on my page now. It's in a folder. It's called Meet Me in Paris or See You in Paris. If you go into Journaling with Kem on my YouTube channel, you will see the poem, because I think I even posted it in the community thing on February the 28th. I think it was February 28th, I posted it. I did a recap of it. I don't think I wrote it down on this. I think it's in my phone. And so I was like, I gotta write to this picture. This picture is popping. So I wrote a whole love poem about meet you in Paris. Really symbolic, symbolic. it was so moving. I thought, oh yeah, oh honey, that was last year. She better now. But that's how old that picture was when I first did it. I did it a while back, and then I just reposted it and did it again in one of my journaling with Kim's. And that "See You in Paris, Meet You in Paris" poem is off the chain. I love it, and the picture's with it too, so you can see the picture on the community post. And actually, it might be under one of the lives. I think I put at least the poem down there. I think I put the poem down there so y'all can see the poem. But it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Oh yeah, she's much better. Much better. She just had to get screw in the ankle. But I just didn't like that they make you wait on the outside. Like I couldn't even go in, y'all. I had to go sit in the car, or I was in the lobby. I just stayed in that little breezeway, cause they wouldn't even let me go sit in the dang sitting room. I said, y'all in this nonsense. Why I can't come in? Ain't nobody else up in there. It's a whole empty room. It's a whole. Huh? What? Oh. It's a whole empty room, right? And I'm like, why I can't come up in there? Ain't nobody up in there. Y'all done took my temperature. I'm cool. Okay? 97.9. What more do you want? Alright. So definitely, y'all, I hope this helped y'all to write. I love that work. I didn't even pull nothing out, but I'll pull something out. My next one is the third Sunday. Is it the 28th or the 21st? I think it's March the 21st. Thank you for the fire. That's my make-believe fire. All my frankincense and myrrh went out, and my incense went out back there. But thank y'all. This is what I do every first and third. Just discuss poetry. Last couple of times we did IMs. We did affirmations. Because you can learn to write affirmations and stuff. Thank you. Thank you. You just started again journaling? That's awesome. That's awesome. That's really awesome. You know what really started it? You know what started it for me? Actually, my father did. Because my father was like in 97 or 96, had throat cancer. And in 2000 was when I started. I had actually started back in 2000. So I think he triggered it. I think he triggered it for me to start back writing. And when I started back writing, and I would listen to my coworkers tell their little stories or little whatever conversation, and I pay attention to family members and stuff like that, what they would be feeling, and take all that in, and then I would go home and write. But then my dad passed about in 2004. So I just kept writing. But I feel like it was like pre-prepping me. You know, it was pre-prepping me. And I was like, you started writing in 2000, he passed in 2004. And I still have been writing ever since. So I even wrote one to his funeral and stuff like that. So I still have that one in a frame somewhere. I think my mom got it. But I wrote a couple of them, and it really helped me through the grieving process, because I was already writing, so I was able to just bring out whatever was in there. I was able to bring it out. So reading really, really helps y'all. I mean, writing really, really helps y'all. Don't underestimate writing. Don't think lyrics is just lyrics. That's very powerful. Now, it depends on the vibration of the person, yes. Once we put that music in there, if it's a low vibe, music beat in there, then yeah, it's not no good. It's gonna have you feeling depressed. That's why some songs I can't listen to, because I know it's depressing and I ain't finna listen to it. So you gotta watch the vibration of the music that you listen to, because it's definitely can take you like down, because that's what they're trying to do for the most of the part. So we don't come into higher self. They want to try to attack us with music. So that's what they do. So especially the 440 hertz, that really does it, because every damn thing damn near on 440 hertz, and it's depressing, and it's sad, and it's crying about somebody lost a lover, you know, and all this crap. What happened to the happy love stories? What happened? Okay, what happened? Can we write about some love? Okay, can we? All right. So, and not about killing and shooting, okay, and stealing and hooting. Damn, can we write about some world peace? You know, so, you know, ready to play backwards. Oh yeah, ain't no telling what you gonna get you playing backwards. They be saying some other shit then. But definitely, hopefully y'all enjoy that that little poetry side of me. I got a lot of skills a lot of people don't know. So practice whatever you do, just keep at it. Believe in yourself, keep going. And like, I could definitely see the growth. That's the most important thing. It was my measuring stick, right? My poetry was my measuring stick. So I knew how far I came when I actually got good, because I can tell when I first wrote something how very generic and basic it was. Even though it was still good to me at the time I wrote it, I look back now and I go, I'm cringing at my own shit now, because I'm like, girl, what the hell was that? Because now I got that I and that bar, and I'm like, the hell you think you was writing? What is that shit? You know, throw it away. No. But you can see where you've been, you can see the growth, and that's the best thing about that journaling and that writing, is you get to see how you evolve. So you know you're growing because your writing changes. Even the vibration, like I'm telling y'all, I did not even have the vibration down. I hadn't even mastered my sound when I started writing. You can tell now that you like, oh shit, damn. But back then, if I read some of that stuff back then, you'd be like, girl, what is that? Knock, knock on wood. You'll be like, what is that? Knock, knock on wood. I think that's knock, knock on wood. Mary had a little lamb. You know, some shit like that. Roses are red, violets are blue. But you said just keep showing up and you can see the improvement. Exactly. Exactly. You wake up and you can see you was a rookie. I was a rookie too, you know. But I don't even know what made me stop writing. But I never wrote after school in college. I never wrote. I never really had to write again, maybe for a funeral or two, but that's it. And I never took back up until my dad got sick, and that's what made me start back writing, because I was like thinking I was finna lose him then, y'all. He turned around, had throat cancer, turned around, had lung cancer. But he died of Agent Orange, so he died of all that military experiment shit that the U.S. did with them, and putting them in contact with that Agent Orange. So I thought then I was gonna lose his ass. So I was like, okay, I need to get some shit out. I need to get some shit out of here, baby. This is too much, you know. So, like I said, I used it for therapy. I'm not saying you used it for therapy, but it was therapeutic for me. It was part of my healing journey. Everybody's journey is different. You go where the energy leads you, and what the energy tells you to do, and how the energy tells you to do, and that's all you gotta follow. Okay. Writers are visionary. Creative people they're definitely visionaries for the world. The world would have no vision if it wasn't for writers. We wouldn't know where we were going if it wasn't for thinkers and writers, okay? Producers and creators and stuff like that. We wouldn't know, because they see into the future. You know, they see into the future and they bring that information back. And that's why it's so important what you take in and what you don't take in and what you allow to take, you know, in your gates. Your gates are all your senses. So you got to be consciously aware of what you're letting in those gates. Your nose gate, your mouth gate, your eye gate, your ear gate, your heart gate, at all your chakra gates. All right? So you just make sure you control what goes in your gates. And any vibe that you don't vibe with, don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. That's your choice. Just don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. You're free, you're free. Your free will is you have a right to choose. You have a right to choose. Like, I block people all the time. I delete people all the time. You know, I'll add you and delete you. You know, I don't care. Because if I don't like the vibe, I'm getting off. I'm not even going to keep looking at your shit. First of all, I'm not interested. That button that says don't recommend no more, I start hitting that damn button. You know, on YouTube, this one, I'll be like, nope, not interested. Because you don't have to take it in. That's your right. That's your free will. If it's too stupid out there, because that's a world of information, but it definitely can be distracting for some weak people, you know, that don't know how to stay on their path without getting sidetracked or getting swayed off the path, right? It can become a distraction. It can do more harm than good. But you gotta just know what your life purpose is. And once you know what your life purpose is, the shit ain't gonna bother you really, because your life purpose it's gonna surpass everything else. It's gonna surpass all the bullshit, really. So once you know your life purpose, you pretty much you know where to go. You know where to go. You know not where to go. Okay, you know what to do. You know not what to do, right? To get off track. And even if you get off track for a little bit, to be normal, to be normal, you get back on track. You get off for a little bit just to be normal, just to be a human being, because we all human beings having a spiritual being having a human experience. We know that. I call it a human expression. We spiritual beings having a human expression, not an experiment, not experience, an expression. Because we all got our own center expression that we come here with, that impression, right? That's why that was so powerful, that the Ocean Skywalker, and her, by the fact that she was painting on a white canvas, and then she ended up painting and it became something beautiful, abstract, and you look at it and you pull out what you see. And that takes to write from abstract, even to people to paint abstract. My mom paints abstract, and she paints other things too. And my son makes music. So I got creative genes in there. So I tried to paint. I ain't that good now. I tried my hand at paint, baby. I'm gonna have to keep that hand at writing. I paint with this up here, visualizing it and writing it. That's my painting. That's my artistic from my mom. That's my gene. So she can take it to the brush. I gotta take it to the pen, baby. And I see it and I write it. So that's the connection. See how different we are? My mom can do the painting, but I can do the painting in my mind. But I can't do the painting with the brush. But I can do the painting writing with words. That's art. That's art, and that's a powerful art. That's a powerful gift to have. That is, when you make that connection, that is a powerful gift to have. Like you have literally merged your physical and your spirit. You've merged it, because that's powerful. You taking the visible and you merging it into the invisible, the unseen. You don't develop that overnight. Not and be good at it. You that takes time. And you gotta be able to sit there and be disciplined to give yourself time to nurture and cultivate whatever gift you have, whatever talent your creator give you, whatever gifts you got, that's innate and naturally. Some people come here gifted. They come here genius, you know. Some people come here with a talent, and with that talent, they perfect themselves, you know, with that talent. But that gift, the gift it surpasses talent. I can play the piano. I can learn to play the piano. I didn't come here knowing the piano, but I can come and play the piano and become very good at the piano. I'm talented at playing the piano now. But when you come here with a gift that you already got, that you didn't have to practice for, you know, you didn't have to, you know, go study. It's just gifted to you. You just utilized it, nurtured it, cultivated it, played with it, see what it do, right? And there it is, right? You know, so water your gifts and your talents. Water your, cultivate them, water them, test them out, see what they are. We all got some, but a lot of people don't want to find out what theirs are. A lot of people don't want to take that time to find out what their gifts and their true talents are. You know, we're doing everything but that, okay? And that's what we need to get back to, because that's what's going to make you happy, and that's where your connection to your life purpose is at. It's in that what you call a hobby. You would do it whether you got paid or not. It's that thing you would do whether you got paid for it or not. And I have shown over 20 years, whether I get paid or not, I'm still gonna do it. So that's a hobby, but that's not only a hobby, that's a passion. Cause you ain't got paid for it. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got really nothing for it. At least not yet. What's the best way to find out? Dig deep. The best way to find out is learn yourself. Go learn yourself. Go find out. Go test the waters. Go try. Go do it. Go see. Go find out. I got a deer hunter. I got a pro bass fisher, and I can't get this boy to stop doing that to save my life. That boy look at me like I'm crazy, like, Mama, I'm going fishing. Mama, I'm going deer hunting. I'm like, boy, go get a job. He like, this is my job. I said, oh. I was like, well then. And that is his job. He go to tournaments, you know. So that's his job. He got a little job, but I'm saying, but you see how it's his passion though. So it don't feel like work to him. He does it all year long. It doesn't feel like work to him. And regardless, if he don't win a tournament, he's gonna still do it, right? So, do I connect with past loved ones? Yeah. That's not easy to do though. That's not easy to do. Yeah, I can from time to time. I've connected with some past ones, friends and all. I don't like to, you know, but I mean, it happens when it happens. I don't think it's really nothing you can control. If it's just in you to connect with them, you connect with them. If they want to show their ass to you, they gonna show their ass to you. Shit. I mean, shit. You can't stop that. If they want to show you something, they gonna show you something. You crazy love fishing? Oh boy, my son love bass fishing. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Love it. Love it. So, and deer hunt with the bow. I don't go, look, I got a bow, but I'm not going in the woods. Not yet, They got wild hogs up in there. I can't run that fast. I ain't gonna be running from no damn hogs. Okay? Nope. I only meet them in your dreams. Wow. You meet them in your dreams? Yeah. Sometimes they'll visit you in your dreams when they got something they want to tell you. You just got to find out what they was trying to tell you a lot of times if you don't have a clue. A lot of people came to cold dreams. They don't know how to unravel their dreams, but dreams mean different things to different people. A lot of stuff means you can take the basics, but you still need to ask your spirit guides and your ancestors what those dreams mean. Because what it means to somebody else may not be what it means to you. I mean, there's dream books out there. You can get dream books and pick out what resonates. Because you can read shit and you be like, well, that ain't what it meant to me. I didn't get that feeling. You see what I'm saying? It's just a guide. It's just a guide. None of that is set in stone. None of that is set in stone. Because you got your life, you got your feeling, first of all, and you got what your experience has been with that person. But somebody that wrote a book might say it means something bad. Or they might put it on the internet, it means something bad. No, you got to go by what it means to you. That's just their opinion of what it meant to them. Okay? That's what if I wrote a book on angel numbers and dreams, My shit wouldn't be nothing like probably somebody else's, right? But if it resonates with you, you'll be like, yeah, that's what it means to me. So this is people's opinions, y'all. Books are people's opinions. They ain't all facts. You got their life perception in that shit too. You gotta weed that shit out. You gotta weed the ego out of the books. Because people write books with ego all the fucking time. It don't make it the truth. It don't make it right. You gotta know how to weed the stuff out and go just for the truth. All right? Because there's always a lot of fluff. Just like I say with the Bible got some truth in it, but it got some goddamn lie in it. It got a whole lot of fluff in it too. So you gotta weed out the lie. You gotta weed out the fluff in the Bible, and you gotta pick out mainly the truth. Just the truth, right? It's fillers in it. It's fillers in it. It's fillers in everything. Fillers in everything. And if you don't have common sense and you want to be ignorant is bliss, if you get led astray, that's your fault. That's your fault you ain't opened your eyes. You know, that's your fault for not wanting to see the truth when it's right in front of your face. That's your fault. Okay? So, no, I'm not going to say more about the fluff because I really don't care. But it's fluff in it. It's really about it's a growth. If you look at the Bible about, we just named shit, names, dimensions, characteristics, energy stamps, levels. That's all we did. You're Christ, you're the devil, you're Satan, you're Lucifer, you're Mary, you're God, you're all the motherfuckers, okay? It's you, goddammit, it's you. So all you did was broke yourself apart in pieces, right? So when you start growing as a child, developing the human body, you elevate to those different levels that you're trying to get to. And Christ, the consciousness, the clarity, the transparency is just the connection to the source. It's the clarity to be able to see everything, to be able to be transparent, right? And it's not got nothing to do with nobody color, they goddamn skin. So you can be Chinese, you can be black, you can be white, you can be Buddha, you can be Muslim. Exactly. So all those were just levels to show our human development stages, y'all. Y'all take the shit literally. It's not meant to take it literally. It's allegories and metaphors. But it has some truth in it when you got the spiritual eye to decode it. And then you realize the rest of it is fluff. You throw it out. You know, you throw it out. So you only picking out what is symbolic to you, and you're all of them, like I said. You're all of them. You're all of them. It's just your human development, your stages. It's the stages we go through from birth, from a little seed to an adult, to reach the Godhead. I mean, to reach back to the higher self. So it's a stage of lower self to the higher self. It's an evolution. It's the evolution. That's it. It ain't nothing damn science. It's the study of the goddamn stars. They got damn astrology and shit in it too. You know, they got all that shit in there too. All of it. They got all that cosmos stuff in there. It's just hid. You don't know where it's at because it's hid. And so many pastors have scapegoated around it and sugarcoated that people don't know what they're actually looking at. That's why. That's why y'all so hungry for knowledge right now. Because y'all tired of being sucker-booed, bamboozled, sugar-coated, and sweet-talked, and not growing. And that's why so much of the consciousness in the people is stagnant, it's retarded, it's handicapped because of the lies. It's the lies that they were indirectly doing things to you directly. Get it? They were indirectly doing things directly to you with the intention to confuse you or to keep you confused. So you gotta definitely know it's not nothing you gotta go back and try to figure the shit out. Because when you get spiritual, the shit gonna come to you anyway. So you ain't got to go try to do it. Now, let me go find. No, don't even fucking worry about that. Don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time. Just get right. Just get right. The shit gonna come to you anyway. Get right and get on the right path. The shit gonna fall right in your damn lap. That's all it is. It's gonna fall right in your lap. I understand the damn Bible more being spiritual than I was when I was a fucking Christian. Like, I can decode that bitch right now. I couldn't do shit when I was a Christian. Because you know why? Because you expect the pastor to do it all for you. But when you're spiritual, you take ownership and accountability for yourself, and you don't look at an outside person, a man or a place, to tell you what something means. That's like you getting a book and you read it and I don't, and I tell you to tell me about the goddamn fucking book. Right? Why would I want you to tell me about the book when I can read the damn book? If you went through grade school, you know how to read, you should know how to read it, right? So why are you going to church for somebody to tell you how to read a goddamn book your ass can read? It don't make no sense to it. But that's that age. We out of that age now. Now y'all got all this TikTok information, and some of this stuff gonna shock the crap out of some of y'all, because you ain't gonna be on that. You gonna be like, wait, what? Huh? Because now you finna get blindsided with so much truth, you ain't gonna know what to believe. And that's what this is what this is all about, this hysteria moment, this chaos moment, this confusion moment, to put so much on y'all that sleep Christian wise or religious wise, that now you don't know what to do. You like, what? That ain't what my pastor said. That ain't what they taught me. That's the devil. No, it ain't the devil. It's you. It ain't the devil. It's you. You can't blame the devil now. So you see what they did? They took it and hid it, did what they want with it, and now they said, bam, now go find out what it is. And you like, what? What? And some of y'all waking up, don't know why you waking up, but you waking up, and you realizing, why I see some more to this little verse? Why I see some more in this little verse? Why I got another interpretation of this verse? Because of that. And really, y'all, discernment ain't nothing but your intuition. So all in the Bible, they talking about, oh, discern this, discern that. Damn it, that's your intuition. That's your innate GPS system. That is your gut instinct. That is your intuition. It's right there. They just put it in a different word. They said it different. Discern. Discern what? What are you discerning? What are you discerning? Huh? What are you discerning? Choice? You're discerning spirit from matter. What are you discerning? What are you decoding? What are you intuitively following? It's play on words. It's fluff. It's a lot of fluff. And you got to see through the fluff to get to the meat. To get to the bone, right? You got to eat the meat to get to the bone, right? To get to the bone and the marrow, right? You got to eat the meat first or peel it off, right? You got to peel off the fat. Peel off the fat in that damn Bible and get to the meat. Get to the bone and the marrow of what it really means. Now, why the hell would they put fucking bone and marrow in that damn Bible if it wasn't about growth, human growth, and anatomy, A and P? If it wasn't about the human body development, huh? Biology. If it was not a science book, a biology book, a study of the cosmos, a study of spirit life and matter life, meaning human life, meaning physical life, right? All right now. That's y'all lesson. I ain't giving y'all no more. I ain't giving y'all no more. But you get it now? I know I've been there. I used to be that way. Thanks for the fire. I used to be that way. I'm not worried about it. But I used to be that way, so I understand where you're coming from. I understand, because I tell you, I learned more when I left that shit alone, and now I can pick that shit up and chew it up and spit it out like some damn tobacco, you know, because now I see, you know, that song said, once I was blind, now I see. That's that shit that said, once I was blind, now I see. And you like, all this time you walk around thinking your ass can see, and your ass was asleep, walking, okay? You wasn't up, you sleepwalking. Zombified. You ain't up. You just think you up, but you ain't up yet. You ain't up yet. You wait till some of this knowledge out here hit your some of that knowledge out there hit you, then you're going to see something. And then you're going to find out something. Right? Then you ain't going to like them pastors that much no more. You're going to be like, did they really know? Were they pulling my leg? Y'all going to be like, all this time they didn't tell me what that shit was. You know why? Because they leave it up for the eye of the beholder. That's why. They just give you symbolism. They give you little nursery rhymes and little motivational speeches. I call them high-paid ass motherfucking motivational speakers, goddammit. That's all a pastor is a high-ass paid speaker, baby. That's it. I can get up there and do that shit. You know, that's all they are. Is a motivational speaker. Giving you the feel good. Giving you the feel good when you want to feel good, playing on your emotions, and then sending that collection plate around. Now, since I made you feel good, where's my donation at? You see what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing nobody else ain't doing. Ayanna Van Zandt ain't doing. The other lady ain't doing. Oprah ain't doing. Tony Robbins ain't doing on the millionaire side. Warren Buffett ain't doing. Bill Gates ain't doing. It ain't. Now, I understand some people need motivation and inspiration. I'm not saying that. But if you're not coming away with nothing to grow you listening to the wrong motivator. That's all I'm saying. You listening to the wrong motivator. If you haven't grew from that, it doesn't matter who the motivator is. Whoever the motivator is, if you haven't grew from that, you're listening to the wrong motivation. It's time to turn the station. We need to turn that down. Okay? It's time to turn it down. Because you're not growing, you're being hindered. And you're not supposed to be hindered. You're supposed to be elevating. You're supposed to be growing. Right? You're supposed to be connecting. Their job was to help y'all connect back to your source. That's their job. That's what y'all pay them all the monies for. Is to connect you back to your higher self. Not to them. Not to them as being your God. No. It was to connect you, lead you back to your higher self. They was to make leaders out of you, not followers. Not a follower. You were to become a leader of your own self. That's what their job was to do. And if they have not done that, they have failed. They have failed horribly. And a lot of them had no intentions to leading y'all to your higher self, which is why so many feel lostlessness today, which is why they don't know what the heck is going on with them today. Why they drink, why they seeing things, why they feeling a different way, why is this, what is all this coming into this flood? What is this flood? What is all this knowledge? What am I supposed to do with all this at one time? They trying to fry your damn brain to keep you back in that damn church so you can run back up in there because you're going to be afraid of what you see. Because it's going to bring fear over you. And you're not going to want to go find out about your higher self. You're going to want to go stay right there in your lower self and give to them and be a follower and not a leader. Now, I mean, y'all want the truth. Now, I told, don't ask me if you don't want to know. I'm telling you, don't ask me if you don't want to know. I know, game, recognize game, baby, all damn day. All damn day, game, recognize game. So, y'all better learn how to recognize game. You better learn how to recognize and see game when you see it. And trust what you see. If it don't feel right, damn it, it ain't right. If it don't feel right to you, guess what? You can't make it right. It ain't right. If it don't feel right. Because that's your intuition telling you, shaking you like, what was that for? Oh, okay. Look around and go, okay. Your intuition just spoke to you. You didn't even know it. You like, what? Did I not just change the perception? Did I just not? I felt something, right? That's what you call change of perception. Change the angle that you looking at something. So sometimes it pay to look around. Sometimes it pay to look around. Is this church? This ain't supposed to be church today, y'all. We had church yesterday. Y'all got me up here having church back to back. Well, I'm sending my collection plate around. I'm sending my collection plate around. I'm just playing with y'all. Oh my goodness. You want to read? Email me, Kem Arts 2020@gmail.com. I'll put it at the top. KEMARTS 2020@gmail.com. Thanks for the fire, baby. Thanks for the fire. We having church with a T. We having. Did y'all get Tyler Perry for me? Did y'all find Tyler Perry and the CEO of Apple? Huh? Didn't I tell y'all yesterday? I know y'all know somebody that know him. I got something to ask them. Did y'all find them? Y'all get them? Y'all get them? All right. When y'all find them, y'all say that girl looking for you. What girl? Kem Arts. Who the hell is Kem Arts? I don't know. You better go find out. I got something to ask them. I got something to ask them. It's personal. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna ask them. You still working on it? Send them an email for me. Y'all send them an email and say Kem Arts would like to speak to you, sir. Oh, they're gonna be like, who the hell? You know Kem Arts. What you mean I know? Oh, you know. Call it date with destiny. Call it you got a date with destiny, damn it. Name that bitch date with destiny. That's what you do. And tell their ass, I need to see them because I got some shit to ask them. And find that McLaren man. Who made that damn McLaren? I need his ass too, shit. That was a brilliant concept. That was a brilliant concept. Ooh, that mastermind. That joker getting paid over $200,000 for a car. Like, who got a mind like that? Shit, I need to pick that mind. Huh? It's my secret portion. I'm clearing the air. He said, what's that you spraying? Florida water. I just put it in a carry bottle. I'm spraying these with some cologne. I'm gonna be smelling like a man. Ain't nobody gonna want me today. Smelling like this Florida water. Oh, Periwinkle. Hi, Periwinkle. Hi, Periwinkle. Y'all, where y'all from today? I'm wasting time. I probably need to get off my YouTube channel right about now. I think I'm like 88 minutes over there. Where y'all from? Y'all write poetry? What y'all do on the side? I was teaching myself the piano. I did learn Mary Had a Little Lamb. Trinidad, Tobago, what? New Jersey, Massachusetts. Oh, you cooking? He said I'm cooking. Waco, Texas in the house. Tejas, the Texas Tea. Georgia, Dawsonville. Look at y'all. Wow. I just be so fat. Canada back in the house. Canada came yesterday. All right, Canada. It's cold over there. I don't know if I can come visit you. Northern Cali. California, Palestine, Chi-Town. Oh, look at y'all side. Oh, look at y'all. I love to see where everybody's from. Boston in the house. It's cold up there. That battery going down. I'm at 10% over there, so I know I'm going to have to go. South Africa back. Oh, South Africa was yesterday. Oh, Mama Africa. Akibalan. Mama Africa. All right. Wisconsin? Is that Wisconsin? WI, Oklahoma, you like 40, you like 50, you like 55 minutes from me. I can drive and see you, Oklahoma. South Carolina, Kentucky. Yeah, okay. Fort Worth, Tech, now you 45 minutes from me too. 45 minutes to an hour. Cleveland, Ohio, you were first. I ain't had nobody put Cleveland on there, I don't think. You were first. All right, y'all. Beautiful people out there. Buffalo, New York. Originally Chicago, Chi-Town. All right, Chi-Town in the house, Chi-City. Look at y'all. That is wonderful, y'all. That's good to see. That's really good to see. That's one thing about this damn social media. It be connecting us all around the world. Fairhaven, Massachusetts. I probably can't say that right with my country bumpkin self. Massachusetts. Look at here. I can't say that word. Massachusetts. I will butcher up them names, I'm telling you. I will. I'm too country for all that. You laughing? Me neither. You're trying to say Massachusetts fast. Massachusetts. Maryland. Whoa, Maryland. Oh, Maryland in the house. Oh, Maryland. Look at old Maryland. Love from Maryland. Yay, Maryland. Massachusetts. I need to not even say that fast because it get butchered up even more. Oh my goodness. Got me over here saying it to myself. Massachusetts. It ain't coming out right. It ain't coming out right. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. I'm gonna quit. Oh my goodness. That's too funny. That is too funny. I can't even say that damn word. I can say Mississippi though. I can say Mississippi, but I can't say Massachusetts. Oh my goodness, where they get these long names from? Shit. I think we need to go back and rename all of them. You gotta make them easy. You know? You gotta make them easy, y'all. All right, y'all. So we had a few tech sauces in here. The shell bracelet. What's the shell bracelet? That's the ancestors. That's good luck, prosperity, and it's symbolic of the ancestors. In Nepal, a lady at Walmart told me, she was like glad to see I had it on every day I go in there. And she was like, I'm from Nepal. We only play with them once a year. We can't wear them after that. We play this good luck game or something like that. She say that they play with it. She was like Indian, Nepal, but she like had that India look. And she said they only played a game with this once a year. And they wasn't allowed to wear it. But, you know, in African culture, we wear them. We wear them on everything. Earrings, you know, all that. Bracelets or whatever. Belts, everything. I got like so many on there. It ain't funny. But she was like so happy when she saw me with this on. I was like, what? Have a great day, y'all. No, oh, Native American. Words, a lot of them, I believe. Oh, I love the shells. Oh, yes, I love the shells. I got the shells around. Good luck. Those big ones in the living room. Oh, I got a big one about like that big. A big old shell. And every once in a while, I'll get it down. I can't keep it down now because of my grandbabies. I don't want my grandbabies to break it. It's already got a chip on it. But every once in a while, I'll bring that big old shell down, and I'll just put it up to my ear, and you just hear the ocean in the shell. Oh my gosh. Ah. It's like you right there at the ocean. Right there at the ocean, and all you hear is woo-wee, that's all you hear. I appreciate y'all today. Yeah, I can't wait till I can bring my big one out. I gotta wait till them grandbabies get a little bigger though, because they won't know. They've been done. Hey, Roxy over there, what's going on? I gotta get ready to get off here because that battery about to die. This one plugged up, but that one ain't, because it'll lean. Make sure y'all read a book. Make sure you read a book. You're gonna eat lunch. I need to leave now and go get me something, because I am getting hungry. I need to go eat something. I live by the lake. You're welcome. 689, you're welcome. Follow your heart, y'all. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Do what's in your heart. Do what passions. You making crab cakes? Oh wait, I need to make me some croquette patties or some salmon patties or something. Love and light to you. I'm about to go, y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. Because if you got peace, love, and harmony in here, you're going to have peace, love, and harmony out there. So, peace, love, and harmony to y'all all. Okay? Y'all have a day. Y'all may have y'all energy back now, and I'm going to take my energy back. As always, right? Have a great day, kings and queens out there. Be strong. Keep your head up. Keep moving. Just don't stop. Keep it moving. Peace. All right, y'all. Greetings. Y'all, the babies are fine. Let me say this. I'm outside. Ooh, let me say this. Let me see. Hey, Muhammad! Where are Capricorn Jeremy? Wait a minute. Did you just put me on the spot? It's coming. Look, I got to get y'all readings out tomorrow. Now, I'm caught up now because I was 2 weeks ahead. And so I had to catch it. I said, damn, I got 2 weeks I can be off. Do my TikTok. Then I can come back. And now March through what, 14th? We're looking at March through the 14th. March through the 14th. Now I'm going to be back on schedule. So y'all will have y'all readings out tomorrow. Muhammad's like, wait a minute. Where are Capricorn readings at? Oops, I'm busted. I'm about to give me something to eat though. I'm just tapped. Let me put some Vaseline on my lips. Y'all, oh, that was a long one today. It's gonna take forever to load. Let me find my save button. Okay, there we go. Peace, love, and light, y'all. See y'all with y'all readings. I know y'all like, girl, give us them readings. We ain't seen your ass in 2 weeks. I'm coming. All right. I ain't forgot about y'all. Peace. Thank y'all.